Have you ever paused to wonder how others perceive you? It's natural to be curious about how your appearance and personality come across to those around you. Many of us spend time perfecting our looks, hoping to make a positive impression or perhaps appear more appealing. But here's the catch. What if you're far more attractive than you give yourself credit for? It's easy to fall into self-doubt, often overlooking or undervaluing the qualities that make you stand out. The truth is, attraction isn't always about conventional beauty. It's about unique traits, subtle charms, and the way you make others feel. These elements combine to create an undeniable allure that might not be obvious to you, but is strikingly clear to those around you. Just because people don't always voice their admiration doesn't mean it's not there. Sometimes, the signs of your attractiveness are subtle, hidden in actions, reactions, and unspoken gestures. Recognizing these signs can help you embrace your true self and realize that being attractive is as much about confidence as it is about appearance. Here are 17 compelling signs that prove you're more attractive than you might think. 1. You often catch people staring at you. It's human nature to focus on things we find appealing. Whether it's a stunning piece of art, a captivating movie, or a person who stands out, if you often notice people glancing at you, and not just in passing, could mean they're drawn to your appearance. A fleeting gaze might be accidental, but if someone holds their look a little longer, it's a strong indication they find you attractive. Add to that a warm smile, and you have a silent yet powerful signal of interest. For instance, imagine walking into a room and catching someone's eyes lingering on you longer than necessary. It's their unspoken way of saying, "I noticed you." 2. People raise their eyebrows when they see you. Body language never lies, and a subtle eyebrow raise is one of the most telling signs of attraction. This subconscious reaction, often paired with widened eyes, happens when someone sees something or someone that excites them. It's like a momentary burst of surprise or admiration that they can't quite control. Keep an eye out for these micro-expressions in social settings. They're often an undeniable cue that you've caught someone's attention. 3. Your opinions are highly valued. Attractive people are often perceived as more competent and trustworthy, a phenomenon psychologists call the halo effect. If others frequently seek your advice, value your input in group discussions, or turn to you for decisions, it might not just be because of your intellect, it could also be a reflection of your allure. For example, in a workplace setting, if colleagues often defer to your opinions or look to you for leadership, it's a subtle nod to your influence, which stems from both your appearance and charisma. 4. People frequently strike up conversations with you. Have you ever found yourself in random conversations with strangers who seem eager to talk to you? Whether it's a casual remark about the weather or a compliment on your outfit, these interactions often stem from a desire to engage with you because they find you approachable and attractive. It's not just about the words, they're seeking a connection. For instance, someone might comment on the book you're reading at a cafe, not because they're particularly interested in the book, but because it's a reason to talk to you. 5. People go out of their way to be close to you. Attraction naturally draws people closer, literally. If someone leans in during a conversation, maintains eye contact, or lightly touches your arm, it's often a deliberate effort to bridge the physical gap between you. These gestures signal that they feel drawn to your presence and want to be near you. For example, at a social gathering, you might notice someone repeatedly finding excuses to stand next to you or initiating subtle physical contact, like brushing past your shoulder. These actions speak volumes about how captivating you are, even if they don't say it out loud. 6. You often receive compliments. When people consistently compliment you on your appearance, personality, or communication style, it's more than just a polite gesture. It's a reflection of your undeniable allure. Compliments are often a subconscious way for others to express admiration for qualities that they find captivating. For instance, imagine someone praising the way you carry yourself or complimenting your style at a social event. These remarks go beyond mere pleasantries. They reveal how your presence resonates with those around you. Your attractiveness isn't limited to your looks, but extends to how you make people feel when they interact with you. 7. People press their lips together when they look at you. A subtle but revealing gesture. Pressing the lips together can indicate a desire for closeness. It's a silent, instinctive response that can be compared to lip licking, another signal of attraction. The act of holding back a smile or tightening the lips can be an unconscious way of signaling interest or attraction, especially when they want to maintain their composure. For example, if someone gives you a brief, tight-lipped smile but their gaze lingers, it's likely they are intrigued and perhaps trying to conceal their deeper feelings. This gesture is often seen in moments of physical proximity or intense interaction, where the person is trying to stay composed despite their feelings. 8. People ask if you're in a relationship. The question, "Are you seeing anyone?" might seem like an innocent inquiry, but it often carries a deeper meaning. When people ask about your relationship status, it's usually because they're interested in you beyond just a casual connection. They're subconsciously signaling that they find you attractive and are trying to gauge whether they have a chance to get closer. For instance, imagine you're talking to someone at a gathering, and out of nowhere, they ask if you have a partner. This isn't just a random question. It's their way of learning more about you, perhaps out of curiosity, or even to subtly explore the possibility of romance. 9. People laugh at your jokes, even when they're not that funny. Humor can be a powerful tool in attraction. When people are drawn to you, they tend to laugh more easily at your jokes, even if they're not particularly hilarious. This is a form of positive reinforcement. They're showing their interest by responding to your humor with enthusiasm. Think about it. Have you ever cracked a joke that didn't seem all that funny, yet everyone around you burst into laughter? That's not just because of the joke. It's because they enjoy your company and find you charming. Your wit becomes an attractive trait in their eyes, and they're subconsciously signaling their admiration through laughter. 10. People are always willing to help you. If you frequently find yourself the recipient of spontaneous assistance from others, it could be a sign that your attractiveness is drawing people in. Whether it's offering to carry your bags, helping with a task, or simply offering a kind gesture, people tend to go out of their way to support those they are attracted to. This behavior often stems from an unconscious desire to please and connect. For instance, imagine you're struggling to reach something on a high shelf at the store, and someone eagerly offers to help you. Their willingness to step in and assist could be driven by an attraction to your energy or charm. It's not always about the task at hand. It's about the connection they feel when they're around you. 11. People around you are always happy. Have you ever noticed that strangers often smile at you? A smile from a passing person is a subtle yet powerful signal that they find your presence pleasant and appealing. This is more than just a friendly gesture. It's a reflection of the positive energy you project. It's the kind of warmth that draws people in without them even realizing it. For instance, imagine you're walking down the street and someone makes eye contact, then smiles brightly as they pass by. That smile isn't just about politeness. It's their unconscious way of acknowledging your charm. If you also find that people laugh at your jokes, even the ones that aren't all that funny, it might be because they're drawn to your confidence and sense of humor. Women, in particular, are often attracted to men with a good sense of humor. And when you smile, you become even more approachable and engaging. So don't shy away from sharing a laugh with those around you. Just be sure to keep the humor light and inclusive. 12. Others text or contact you. Whether you're in a relationship or married, receiving messages from people, especially on social media, is an undeniable sign of attraction. People may reach out to you for various reasons: curiosity, friendship, or even just to engage in conversation. Sometimes, even a seemingly random text from an unfamiliar number can be a way for someone to test the waters and see if there's potential for a deeper connection. It's their way of reaching out, hoping for more interaction. This kind of attention isn't always about romance. Sometimes it's simply about wanting to connect with someone who sparks interest. For example, you might find that someone you've just met at a gathering reaches out the next day, asking about your day or sharing something that reminds them of you. This is a sign that your presence made an impression on them, enough to spark a desire for continued interaction. 13. Others flirt with you or ask you out. It's not uncommon to find that people flirt with you or ask you out, even in casual settings. If you frequently receive invitations for a date or compliments about your appearance, this is a clear indication that others are drawn to you. It's important to remember that attraction is subjective. What one person finds magnetic, another may not. However, if you notice that people are actively making efforts to get to know you better, such as asking for your phone number or suggesting a hangout, it's a strong sign of attraction. Take a moment to appreciate the fact that others find something special in you, whether it's your looks, your personality, or the way you carry yourself. The world of attraction is vast, and the fact that you're capturing someone's attention means you have a unique appeal. 14. You are kind. True beauty goes far beyond physical appearance, and kindness is the most profound form of beauty. People who possess inner beauty are often those who act selflessly, offering help to others without expecting anything in return. While physical beauty may fade over time, the impact of a kind heart lingers. For instance, think about someone in your life who has always been there for others, offering their time and care without hesitation. That person, no matter their age or appearance, radiates a timeless beauty because they exude love and compassion. People are naturally drawn to kindness, as it creates an inviting and warm energy that others want to be around. 15. People look back at you twice. Attractive people often find that others glance back at them, giving them a second look as they pass by. This might seem like an insignificant observation, but it's one of the clearest indicators that someone finds you visually appealing. If someone turns around to take a second look at you, it's often because they like what they see and want to take a longer glance. It's their way of expressing interest without words. This phenomenon happens frequently when someone is physically or emotionally drawn to you. It's not about vanity. It's about recognizing the magnetic qualities you possess that others can't easily ignore. 16. You have no trouble making friends. Attractive people often find that making new friends comes naturally. People are naturally inclined to approach those who are easy on the eyes. And though it may seem superficial, it's part of human nature. If you've noticed that people often strike up conversations with you or invite you to join their group, chances are you have qualities that others find appealing. This isn't just about physical appearance. It's about the warmth and charisma that you project, which makes others feel comfortable and welcome. For example, you may be the one who's always included in group outings or who others turn to for advice, not just because of how you look, but because of the ease and confidence you exude. It's that effortless charm that makes you magnetic. 17. Others get nervous or shy around you. When you're around someone who finds you attractive, it's common for them to show signs of nervousness or shyness. This could be subtle, maybe they stumble over their words, fidget, or seem unsure of what to say. This is a natural response when someone is emotionally affected by your presence. If you've ever been in a one-on-one conversation and noticed that the other person seems a little flustered or awkward, chances are they're feeling the impact of your attractiveness. For example, a person might struggle to maintain eye contact or keep their hands still, their nervous energy betraying how they feel about you. It's these small cues that show you've left a lasting impression on them. Attraction is deeply subjective, and its true essence often lies in the way we view ourselves. There's nothing more captivating than someone who loves and values who they are, embracing their strengths and understanding their own worth. While appearance and how others perceive you can certainly influence attraction, they don't define you. The most powerful form of appeal comes from self-acceptance and self-respect. It's essential to cherish who you are, not just because of how others see you, but because of the unique person you are inside. So, what's your take on this? Do you believe you're more attractive than you realize? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share in the comments below. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends to spread the positive vibes. Your support helps us create more content that inspires and connects with others. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest videos. Also, check out some of our other content for more insightful and engaging discussions. Thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.